Okay, now welcome back to part 7 of this part. And so I stopped recording the way I was doing it because I had some very long day working on this. So first I tried using a real flow, and so I had the water here, so it really killed my machine. It was very heavy, so I just had to delete the container there and the rail flow. So I used another method here in creating this water. So the water is this one here. So I took a plane. I just took a plane, which is this one here. You can see how it looks. So you can just delete it. You can just, so this is the plane. So let me show you how it looks like. So this is the plane. Okay, so these are the planes, and the created subdivision surfaces there. After that one, I added a displacer. So you come here, take a displacer, you bring it here. Now click on your displacer here, then come to shading. On shading here, I will be adding noise, but this noise I'll be using in layer form. So I'll come into my shader here, select a layer, this one here, then click on this layer. Now I will come to shader here, take a noise, the first noise here, then click here. You can come here, you can the speed of animation, you can, so me, I'm currently using 2, here's 200, 175, here's 250. So that's the first noise I'm using there. So after that one, I come back to, so I copy paste this one, just copy paste it, control, you just press control and then you drag it, just copy and paste it to it. Copy paste. Oh, it's not happening. Just okay, instead of that one, just come onto shader and add another noise there. Can add any number of noise you want to add. So this one I'll just have to delete it. So I'm using this noise here. So this one here, I'll come and select an overlay. With the overlay is there. So come to my noise here, then you can see how I've just come here. Here I will be using this display stabilizer. So this is the display stabilizer. Select that one here. Come here, I'm using 250, 100, 100, and 100. So also the speed of animation is 200, as you can see. If you play it, so that's how. Okay. Wait. Okay, what have I not done? Whatever it is, let's come to file. Let's just do it. So I'll come here, select plane. This one here, I'm using 200. Here I'm using 100. Okay, so that is it. Come select this one here, select your, so you can see it has some very cool segments here. Now from that one there, I'll come here and select a displacer, bring it here. Click on your displacer, come into shader. I want to select layer. Where's my layer? So onto layer here, I want to come here, I want to come into shaders, I want to select noise. So the first noise here, I'll be using so come into my noise here, come here. So here you can use any type of noise you want to use. You can either use this one here, but okay, let me add my subdivision surface here to bring it into so you can see how it looks like. So let me come back into my displacer here, so here my animation, I want to bring it into 2. Here you can use a 250. See, let me say, so you can see how it plays. Then here, let me see, wait, here you can use a 200. Let me see. So let me just bring it back into 75. So 75, so you can see there. So I'll come back here. I want to add another shader, another noise. So bring this noise here, come with this one here. I want to use an overlay. So come into my node. This one here I want to use displacement turbulence. So here I'll be using this one. Let me put it into 100. Okay, so oops, wait, why is it that it only works with one noise? It's like it doesn't want to. This one, let me select this one, overlay. Oops, wait. Okay, so not bad. So you can just decide to use this one. You can just use one noise, but let me just check out what's not happening there. So after that place there, I'll come. So that's how I created the water. So let me come back here. No, you want to save it. So another thing here was what? So for me to attach a brush on my hand. Attaching a brush this way, as you can see, it's really moving cool with the character. So I came into my joints here. Can see where them. Select this one here. I want to select this part. Come to select none. Come back here. I want to select. Oops, I want to select only null object and spline. So I want to select this one here. Where is it? Here it is. So I just bring it and make it a child of this part here. So whenever it goes, it just goes with the brush. So that's how I did that one. And also for the, as you can see from the first part there, I also attached the bottles onto the just child of the finger whatever cornflakes. So just attach them there. So okay, so the other thing is the water part, where the character is like pouring the water into the basin. So whatever I did, I came here to real flow, took an emitter there, 2 emitters, and just align them into my bottle. Aligning them into my bottle, and okay, this way, and make sure the emission direction faces upwards. So you can 180. So bring it down here. So then decrease, so some kind of there, then come into this direction here, push it here. Okay, so you must make sure like all the bottles so yeah, I can still copy paste this one here. Wait, add another real. Let me just show you with this one. So this one I'll bring it. So this one here, I'll just come and copy this one here and bring it into my bottle. So you just make it a child of a bottle, in which that bottle also is a child of a hand, the hand joint. Okay, so if you don't get it, just have to ask in the comment section, and I will I'll provide the way of doing it the simplest way. So I think from there now I came into rendering. So for rendering, since I'm using a Corona render, so I've already set my wait. Okay, so let me go down to use this one there. So I'll come here. Okay, come here, and then let me open it. I'm using this one here. So for me to render, I've already set here my camera. Here's my camera. So I'm using this camera here. I normally come into it. So this kind of heavy. It's really, so I come into, so as you can see, it's very heavy. So I'm using like this kind of a display just to reduce the amount of time the since it has a lot of fluid size simulation, so it takes a lot of RAM and whatever. So I'll come here. So let me show you something. Task manager here, so you can see my CPU. For now it's at 6. It's some kind of 6 there. It's 6, 13, whatever. And my RAM, I'm using a 16 GB RAM. It's at 44%. But I'll just have to use to increase my RAM. So from there I'll come. I want to show you something here, the way the CPU will be consumed very fast. So I have set here my camera. I'll come into render here. I choose Corona. So for Corona here, I normally use a 10 pass limit. The next level I normally go up to 3 pass. So here I come and choose Corona high quality. Then I had global illumination here. Use interior preview, the ambient occlusion. So save it here. I normally use a 1920 to 1080. Here I just want to, you can render all frames, so you can just come here and say render all frames, so it will render from 0 to 393. So another thing else I want to, okay, so here you give the path. So let me just give the path here into, okay, let me just save it here into data. Okay, so after that one, yeah, I just come here and hit render. So for lighting, I'm just using Corona Sky. Then for Corona Sky, come here, I choose HDRI. Then come here, select your HDRI here, object here. Do you want, nope. Okay, so anything else? What am I forgetting? Okay, and also make sure for the bath here, I just come into rail flow, add a collider. Here I've had some colliders here, and so here I'm using a emitter and a gravity diamond. Yeah, anything else? Nothing. So let's come to rendering. Just click your render here. So I want to, so just see here, so you can see how my machine is being consumed. It's really being consumed. Okay, wait. Just want you to see how it's going. So it's still preparing, but you just have to see here. So still preparing. My CPU is still somewhat cold. My memory, it's at, so now see, when it's just started rendering, my CPU goes to 100 with a red, with this like a warning. So that's how so it's just it will render everything. Since I've selected all frames, it will just render one frame by one frame by frame, then until it finish everything. So after that one, I'll just stop it there. So it'll come here. I want to, so it will render everything here. Let me show you where mine is. So these all the frames that mine has rendered from frame 0. So this is how the frame 0, as you can play it, you can see. So here I also use another water simulation, you can see there. So after that one, I'll come into After Effects here, select it. Okay, oops. So my CPU, okay, it has gone back to 1214. Yeah, not that bad. I'm using an HP Pavilion. It's a gaming PC, which is a 10th generation Core i7, both HDD and SSD, so it's kind of strong. It's kind of strong for this task. So after that one here, I'll come here, and new composition, I want to use a 17. I'm currently using a 24 FPS. So come here, I want to bring back my, so just click on one, bring it back here. So as you can see, the animation is done. Everything is done. So you'll come select this one here. If you have any sound, you can add it there. So come here, come to composition, add to render queue. Here you can so let me just save it here. So bathtub. After there, here I normally use you can change any type, like an Avi, you can change quick time, anything. I just go with Avi. I'll go select OK, so you can say render. So it's taking kind of long since yeah, it's like it's like taking how many, so 22 seconds. Okay, after that one there, now I'll just have to close it, don't save it. Then I'll come into my so I'll come back into I normally use a video compressor to compress my so when I come into my data, here where is my data, so this is the animation, you can see it. So that's the animation there. You can look at how it goes. Now from there, as you can see, let me show you the size. So this is the size, 2.36 GB. It's just how many seconds? It's just a 17-second animation that comes with 2 point something GB. So I normally use this video compressor. You come this on here. Come here, now you want to select this bar. Okay, so I want to compress it out fully here. Set it this one here is fully. So as you can see, it will compress 2.36 GB to 20.7 MB. That's very cool. I love it. So here you can just change if you still want into AVI. So if you want to into AVI, MP4, anything else. So audio codec here, the MP3, maybe if you want an MP3 or whatever. Anything else? Yeah, and just press compress, then it will start compressing it. So I'm currently using this one is a free version. It's for non-commercial use. So just here, so this is the compressed version. As you can see, there's a very difference here. So this is the compressed version, and this is the original version, as you can see. But the quality is kind of the same. But for this one here is properties is 2.36 GB, and you can see this one here is 19.7 MB. Very impressive. It's very nice. So that's how. So this one I just have to delete it. Follow it into my recycle. Where is my recycle? Whoops. Okay, I'll just delete it from the recycle bin. So that's how it goes, and thank you for watching. Next time I'll be coming out with cool tutorials, so keep subscribing, and thank you very much. Appreciate it.